So hopefully you guys can hear me. There you go, you guys are all there. I think I've managed to get it all up and live and kicking, so I can hear you lot. I can see you lot's comments. I'm gonna turn the comments down, turn myself down. Alright guys, so yeah, I've had a couple of software issue problems. I also don't have any guitar picks, can't find my guitar picks. So I will be making this song with no guitar picks. But that's all good, because as I was just saying, obviously to myself, because I thought I'd start the stream, but I hadn't. I'm not the biggest advocate of the guitar pick. I don't think guitar picks are great. They're not my favourite things in the world. So I'm going to give it a little go. Now, I had a little idea. I had a little riff that I was thinking of the other day, and it was just going round and round in my head, and I thought I haven't done a music stream for a while, so I figured I'll do one, to be honest. So I want to give, first of all, shout out to you guys that are in here. Shout out to, I know Ellie Rouse was in here, so shout out to Ellie. Shout out to Tento, who's also in here. Ruddy Can't Game, G Wolf United. You lot are legends, man. Thank you so much for stopping by and getting involved. Yeah, that's right, Ruddy. Down with the guitar picks, man. Down with the guitar picks. So I think I'm going to start off probably with the bass line. That's probably a good place to start. Or the beat, because I know kind of roughly what beat I'm looking for to go on this. So fingers crossed. Down with the whammy bars. Yeah, I hate whammy bars, man. I'm really not a fan of the whammy bar. Like, it's a bit too 80s for me, man. It's a bit too Van Halen, and that's a bit excessive. So, not for me, man. Not for me. No whammy bars. You know, and also you can use your fingers, man. You can pull the bridge if you really want. You know, you can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. Don't need a little whammy stick pulling out of it. And also, it makes your guitar go very much out of tune quite a lot of the time. Anyway, enough of this faff. I'm pretty tired, guys. My sleep's all been a bit whacked out recently. Yeah, just to say, I hope you guys are all doing well and looking after yourselves. I mean, I speak to you guys, some of you guys, quite a lot, so I know how you're doing most of the time, but yeah, whammy pedals. You know how he gets his sound is he plugs it in backwards. He plugs the signal in backwards. That's how he gets that signature sound that he's got. So yeah, there you go, a little tip for you. If you want to sound like Tom Morello, fuck about with your pedals and plug them in the wrong way around. Alright, so I'm going to see if my bass is working. Can you guys hear that? There we go, so I think I'm plugged in, that's all good, that's all well, everything seems to be working. If you guys can hear it, that's cool. Captain Nat in the house, yes, Captain Nat. Big yourselves up. Bored at work, oh man, that sucks, dude. A slap at the bass, says Ruddy Can't Game, but slap at the bass. Okay. That's just for you, Ruddy. A little bit of dodgy slap bass right there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This could be a ridiculous stream. But there we go. So start off with a bit of a slap at the bass, just for Ruddy Can't Game. There you go. Not the greatest. Do you know what? I haven't played slap bass probably for about 3 years. So that's a pretty ambitious start, to be honest, to try and go straight in with a little bit of a bass slapping. So I'm going to try and maybe let's get the drums on first of all. Let's try and get a little drum beat. I think I kind of know the sort of sound that I'm after. We're going to go with the heavy kit, because I tend to like the sound of the heavy kit on this, and then we'll manipulate the beat to sound kind of what we want. We're going to start probably with no snare, some toms, and a little bit of a bass drum. Captain Nat says, I slap the bass when I'm alone. Captain Nat, you do you, bro. You do you. See, it sounds a bit slow to me, but we'll go with that. We'll go with that for now. We can always change it. But yeah, that seems mildly slow for what I'm looking for. I kind of want it to. Maybe it's because I've got it in halftime actually. That's probably why. Okay, so we'll just put a beat in for now, just so I can play the bass along to a beat. And then we can manipulate everything afterwards. We can edit it, we can change it, we can do all that stuff afterwards. But let's get the let's kind of get the little hook in there. Let's get the main riff that the idea that we're going to work with. So they're the chords we're going to go for. We're going to go for an A, a C, and an F. For those of you who care. Alright. So let's just drop a little 8 bars. Just a little riff, just a little warm up, because obviously I'm going in cold. I haven't had a warm up. I haven't played any guitar. I haven't played any bass. Certainly haven't played any slap bass. Hey, buddy. Captain Nat's been slapping at the bass apparently. Slapping the bass when he's alone. All locked down. All right, let's go. Enough of this chitter chatter. See, this is the technical difficulty I've been having. I'm just going to let you guys into the little technical difficulty I've been having. All right, so I ain't getting no fucking signal on the bass. Now I'm getting it on everything else, but I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it on the bass, which is a little bit annoying. Which is kind of why I was looking for a pick, because I mean I never really played bass with a pick. I'd always think you should play bass with your fingers. But I get more sound out the bass with a pick, so I was going to try it again. Let's just try and do that again, and I'll have to really play it louder, which is annoying because I'll lose a bit of the skills in it. Did I try plugging it? Buddy, have you been to sleep yet, mate? Plugging it. I think plugging it in. Do you mean? Yeah, it is plugged in. It is plugged in. It's just I don't know. I think I've got a pickup issue on the bass. So I think that's more the issue is the bass itself. To be honest, but we'll give it another go. Okay, now for just straight off the bat, yeah, I hate that beat. Just so you all know, yeah, I hate that beat. I think we're going to try this a different way, guys. I think we're going to do this a different way. We're going to get rid of the beat, man. We're going to get rid of that bass. Yeah, I'm just going to start again here, guys, because I'm not liking the way that was going. If you don't like it, start again. Don't give up. Just start again, basically. So I'm going to go in with the guitar, man. I'm going to start with the guitar because the guitar is the riff. The riff has been made on the guitar, is what I meant to say. So I'm going to get a nice little guitar sound here first of all. exactly. Alright, let's just get a nice little sound on a guitar here. First of all, nice little clean guitar. Okay, let's just drop that in there. First and foremost, let's get the main riff in there. Okay. Cool. That'll do. So yeah, again, we're having a little signal issue here, man. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's kind of annoying. Captain Nat, man, off you go, dude. You go and do your thing, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Big up, Captain Nat, man. Alright. Let's get a new track on there. Let's get a little second guitar in there. Let's have a little jam along, man. Let's just try and get a little riff on. So that's not my favourite guitar sound in the world. Now that's a bit better. There's something in there. Let's just copy this guitar riff for now. I mean, we'll do it again probably at some point. We'll probably re-record that whole section, but we'll just do that, and now we'll drop a little drum beat in there, and we'll get a little bass in there as well. In fact, I do want to re-record that guitar riff because there's another bit to it that I want to add in. But for now we'll stick with that. We'll get a little drum beat in, try and work out something that we like. Which is not easy because I'm a picky, fussy person when it comes to that. Alright, so just double up the loop, make it double as long. We're not going to want the drums to come in straight from the beginning. We're going to want them to come in properly from about there. That's the way I like to operate. Toms in there, get a bit busy on it. Yeah, I need to do the guitar again, I messed it up. Wait, what? Hey, what's he doing, yeah? What's he doing changing the beat up? Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that when the drummer just decides to play a different beat on his own, mate. What are you doing, bruv? Where are you going with that beat? oi. Something's gone wrong here. Something's gone wrong. It's most likely me, but something's gone wrong, and I don't like it. Hold on. Let's just slow the roll a little bit here. This is what happens, man, when we do a live music stream. It could all go horribly wrong, it could go horribly right. Alright, so let's drop that out. Let's drop that last bit out, because then it starts to go a bit pear-shaped. Let's drop a second guitar in here. Let's play over the top. Tell you what we will do. We'll get another one in as well. Yeah, man, it's like you got to welcome the mistakes, dude. This is the process. Like, the process is like, it will never be absolutely perfect. You will never do everything you want to do. It will never sound right. You will always hit a wrong note. You will always play something you don't like. It will never be perfect. Like, that is the beauty, the fragility within music is getting things wrong. If you never get something wrong, you'll never get it right eventually. You know, you'll never reach a point where you're happy with it. You know, if you get it all right from the beginning, because nobody's perfect, man. Nobody's perfect. So yeah, you're right, buddy. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Well said, mate. So I'm gonna just try and play that guitar riff again, the original guitar, because eventually we'll get the riff, and when we hit the riff, we can take out all the bits that are wrong, all the bits that we don't like, and we can start to build it. You know, I'm not in a rush to get this done like pronto. So take my time. We'll get it sus from the beginning. We'll get the beat right eventually, because I'm not quite sure what happened to the beat there. It went a bit skew with, but we'll get it right. We'll get it right. So we'll take our time, and we'll suss it out. So let's just cut that, because we don't need that first bit, because it's just gonna be static. We'll take out all those weird little static bits as well at the end. That's just that just happens. But yeah, I mean, as I say, I'm not entirely sure why it's recording so quietly. It is a bit weird that it's doing that. It's a setting on my computer that I've changed. I've changed something somewhere along the line, and it's giving me mono signal. It's giving it to me pretty quiet. So I don't know, but we'll suss it, man. We'll suss it. For all intents and purposes, it will work for today. So G Wolf in the house. Hello, Matt. How are you, fella? I'm all right, G Wolf, mate. How are you doing, bro? Hope everything's good and well. Hope you're enjoying the birthday season that I know you're having right now. It seems to be everybody's birthday in your world, G Wolf. Yeah, hope you're good, bro. So right, we're just gonna try and lay that riff down again, man. Let's just give this another go. Oh wait, no. What are you doing there, mate? Happier with that. But it says my birthday is the 16th, but I'll be 37, so that sucks. Not the same anymore. Oh, dude, don't worry about that shit, man. Everyone gets older, man. Birthday's just a number, mate. It's just a day in the year that you were born. It means nothing. It means absolutely bloody nothing. By all means, go and celebrate, have some fun on that day. But it doesn't really mean anything, does it? Alright, so let's get this drop sorted, man. Let's drop the beat that we want to drop it to, man. Let's get it. Alright, so where's that gone wrong? Did I start that riff too quick? I think I did. Tento says 37 birthday punches. Ouch. Alright, so we're going to drop it pretty soon after this. We're going to just double that up, I think. Just going to get a little double up on that. We're going to take this back a little bit. Because this is, I think this is where we're going to drop it. We're going to drop it there. No, we're not going to drop it there. I'm getting this completely confused. We're still going to keep it there. So we're going to double up this whole section here, basically. Let's see what that sounds like. See if we can get it to work. If I miss your comment, I'm really sorry. It's because I've got the comments on another screen and they disappear. It's not ideal, but it's the best I can do because I'm working on my computer, so I can't see them on there. Alright, so I think we're going to need to, let's just listen to this second riff a minute. Let's just listen to these two. Not that one. Alright, so we kind of want to copy these. We kind of want to get them in a little earlier, if that's going to be possible. Might be a bit tricky. You might have to play them in again. Might just have to basically fill in the gaps here on these. So this will be a tricky little part. So let's just try that first of all. I mean, we could play on another track. See, these are the options we have here. We could play on another track. We could drop the bass in. Tell you what, let's drop the bass in first of all. Now we're kind of underway. Now we've got the little riff down. And soon we're going to drop the big fatty bombati guitars in there. We're going to do the big drop. It's all going to come. But for now, we're going to plug the bass in. And, thank you for your patience, guys. Thank you for joining me, man. Absolute legends. Okay, so let us get a new track. It's going to be a bass guitar. Bass guitar in there. Put it at the top. I like to have the bass at the top, above the guitars. Matt Rush in the house. He says, "Hey all, how you doing, Matt Rush, man? I hope you're good. I'm struggling to write a tune, but we'll get there in the end, man. It's all about the journey. Hope you're well, Matt Rush. Bloody hero, mate." Mrs. P in the house says, "Hey everyone, hope your wife has a nice birthday, G Wolf, and you, Ruddy." Yeah, man. Shout out to your wife, who's gonna have a great birthday because she's got you, G Wolf, mate. She's got you, making it fantastic. Mrs. P, I hope you're good, man. I hope everything's well. Hope you managed to get some sleep. So yeah, you have to forgive me if the stream starts to look a little bit skew with. I am absolutely miles away from the router, but to be honest, seeing what I'm doing, it's more about kind of hearing. As long as you can hear what I'm doing, then that's kind of the main thing, I suppose. But let me try and get a little bass on there. Okay, let's just this could be absolute bloody nightmare, but we'll try, because we haven't sussed the beat out after the first bit yet. This is the thing. This can make it all a little bit ridiculous, to be perfectly honest, but I'll give it a go. If it sounds a bit janky and a bit weird, we're gonna have to go and we're gonna have to adjust that second bit of the drum beat. The guitars we can all adjust afterwards. That's all fine, but we really need to get that beat locked in, because it's very important that that's locked in time for that drop. So. So that's sounding a bit quiet, but we'll get there, we'll get there. We'll have to redo that again. So I've got a little idea. I've got a little idea here for the bass, because we're having a flipping nightmare. Yeah, that sounds a bit better. I'm gonna just drop a little. Maybe not quite so rubbish like that, but we could get it underneath. See, we'll just put it in really quietly underneath. That'll do, because we can change it afterwards. The thing is, we can totally change all the sound afterwards, the sound of everything. We can just change it all up, but as long as we get the notes in, that's all good and well. So we're just gonna drop a little something like that. Maybe not quite like that, because that sounds rubbish, but alright, I'm recording over the bass. That's a bit pants. That's not what we want to be doing, man. We don't want to be recording over the bass. We want to be recording underneath the bass. So that's Matt Rush, you get back to work, dude. Absolute legend for dropping in, though, man. What a bunch of legends in here, man. Matt Rush, G Wolf, Ruddy, Tento, Captain Nat stopped by. All you guys stopping by, like, in work as well. That is heroic, really. Respect for that, man. Stop and taking time out of your working day to come in and say what's up. So much respect for that, man. Love you guys, really. That's wicked. Something I'd do. Alright, so now I'm recording on 2 tracks at once, which is a bit fucking stupid. Excuse my language, but it is. Alright, we're gonna come in from here. Okay, so now I'm going to just cut that because we don't start coming in, we don't play on that bit, so let's just get rid of that. So let's drop the bass out. Let's drop that bit of the bass out, and then we're going to play again. We're going to come in over the top of it. Alright guys, ready? Go. Let's just get rid of this because we don't need it. I'll tell you what, we'll get rid of that and see if it sounds rubbish. If it sounds rubbish, we'll put it back in because I like it to sound natural. So I'd rather just play it again over the top instead of. Oh, that don't sound too bad. See what we got. By the way, I can't see your chat. I need to reload the chat. It's got a bit of funk. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me 2 seconds while I try to do that. Okay, well I'm pretty sure this is where it's going to have to drop, to be honest. So let's just get another little guitar running along underneath. A little atmospheric little number. Little echo guitar, something like that. Always good to get a little echo guitar. Let's see. But yeah, I mean I can't see you guys chat unfortunately right now. But I just want to say thank you to anyone who is in here watching, all you guys that are taking time out of your day to stop by. Please do, if you are enjoying it, please do hit the like, please do share it on your socials, that massively helps me out. And all that good stuff, man. Okay, let's get another guitar in. Let's go for the same guitar sound just because it helps. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, we've gone to the wrong thing. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know why I did that. get some mad shit on it. Let's get some nice sounding little echo delay on there. Here-ish. Right. We get another one. Little echo guitar that's going to come in before. Well, this has just bought a new horror game for later playthrough. Nice one, Ruddy. Wow, that's a bit crazy, isn't it? Well, okay, so we're gonna go with some flipping crazy sounding stuff. It sounds like. Now I'm not sure why these two seem to be syncing together. So let's kind of mute that for now because I don't know what's going on there. This Mars retrograde thing seems to be like taking over, dude. Seems to be all over the gaff. But, it can do one. Little flanger. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. So what I really want is I want a really nice, soft guitar to just lead into the start of that intro. Something like that might work. It's a bit too heavy though. I want something a bit lighter than that. Yeah, that'll do, man. That's all I want. That's all I want. Just a little. Ooh, the mystery chorus, eh? No, we just want a little echo, man, just so we can hear it. I mean, we can change it afterwards. I can fix all this up afterwards, but just for argument's sake, just so I can drop it in with an echo as I want it to have an echo on it. It might sound rubbish. We might not be wanting an echo, but we'll see. We'll see. played the wrong note. No, no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's try that again. Griffo Chaz in the house. Yes, yes, Griffo. Again, guys, sorry if I'm missing your comments and I can't see them. Like, I'm like looking at a different screen, and I can sometimes catch them popping up out the corner of my eye on the other screen, but they disappear quite quickly after seeing them. So I am trying to grab your comments as best as I can during this. I've had a few technical difficulties, like the chat keeps disconnecting, and I keep, it's all proving to be a nightmare my end today, to be perfectly honest. But I'll do my best to try and catch all of your comments. So thank you guys for bearing with me on this one. Let's try that riff again, man. Let's try and get that riff right, because I got it wrong. Okay, so I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop a little one here. Okay, that's not what I wanted to play. We'll bring it in here instead. Oh, we won't bring it in there like that. We'll bring it in properly, mate. We'll play it properly is what we'll do. We'll just start it all again and we'll just do it properly. Ever the perfectionist and forever mucking it up. But that's the beauty, man. It's the beauty of trying to make music. When you get it, it's sweet. Let's see what we got there. Let's see what we got there. See if any of that's usable and where we want to be bringing it in. And then we need to bring some fat beat in. At that point, we need to drop a big guitar. So I'm going to cut that, man, because there's too much guitar in there. Bringing it in too early, man. We're giving the game away too soon. We don't want to blow your load too soon here. Alright, I think I might just like get rid of this bit. Let me just mute it first of all, rather than just delete it. So see what we got when we do it like that. Sorry guys if it's like repetitive, listening to the same thing over and over again. I know it probably can be. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. Tell you what, mate, let's do that again. So that's where it comes in. This is the first few bars. Okay. This is where we want it to come in, man. We want it to come in with the other guitar. Mind you, I did want it to come in a bit before, didn't I? So let's drop it here. Let's drop a little riff in here. Maybe it'll be too late. Okay. Let's listen back. Too soon here. It's got to be here, isn't it? It's got to come in here. Yeah, it's got to be there, really, isn't it? Let's drop it there. Let's drop it like it's hot right there. Or maybe not, because I've got the fucking loop on. Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, we're getting there, G-Wolf, we're getting there. Okay. Let's see what happens if you just hold it. Alright, let's just bring it in one more time. One more before we hit the big drop. Okay, so this is what we've got so far, lads and ladies. Okay. It's got a drop there, isn't it? It's got a drop there, and it's got a drop with a big fat snare. So let's get a snare on it. Oh no, not like that though. With the hi-hat and a snare, innit? Whoa, whoa, what's this? Let's get some cymbals on there instead. Okay, I think you guys know where we're going with this, right? I think you know where we're going with this. So we're gonna have to drop the guitars, really, aren't we? We're gonna have to drop them again. We're gonna have to play them in. So I think what we're gonna have to do, really, is we're gonna have to get another track. We're gonna have to get another guitar track in here. So let's get another one. We could be doing this in a more in a different way, rather than just like adding loads and loads of different guitar tracks. We could do it a different way, but this way seems like the fun way. More is more. I'm normally a less is more kind of musician. I normally like to like the spaces, but we'll fill the spaces in. We'll drop the guts and we'll edit all the beat and all the rest of it. We'll do that all afterwards. We'll do that at the end. But we'll just get the parts in first, and then we can edit it from there. Alright, so really and truly, we want an absolute fat boy guitar. That's what we're looking for, isn't it? Really, right about now. We're going to drop the guitar. We're going to drop a big, fat, crunch guitar. Probably the cab driver. The cab driver's a decent one. Actually, I don't know if it's the cab driver's the one we're looking for right now, to be honest. It's the one I normally use. See, I've got one that I use. Is it the stack? The flangelated lead? Which one is it? It's a stack. Is it the flange stack? Yeah, that'll do, man. That'll do. That'll do for all intents and purposes. Let's drop another bit of the beat on. And let's get the bass on there again. Oh, I see we've got a problem here. Yeah, there's a bit of Lenny Kravitz in there, captain that. Okay. We will get some more cymbals in there because I'm not liking the sparseness of the cymbal right about now. So we'll cut that bit of bass there, and we'll take those drums off because that's where it's The drop's going to be small. It's going to be a little drop. Just a little drop. And then we'll get the bass. Again, in there. Okay. And now we'll drop the big fatty bombati guitar. Some fat boy like that. But first of all, we'll just get a rhythm in there. Once we get a rhythm in there, we can put the rest in afterwards. So let's drop this. Let's drop this. Like there's no tomorrow, mate. Like there's never gonna be another distorted guitar ever in the world, ever. Let's play it like it's the last guitar line in the world. I've lost the chat again, guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about all of this flipping nonsense that I keep losing the chat. It's driving me flipping bonkers, I must say. So, but let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. See what we can do here. See if we can drop this first time. I think that worked. Okay. So when we drop that next time, we're going to put an extra little riff in it, or we could double it up, man. Let's just double it up just for argument's sake. Just because. Let's just double it up. Just for fun. Why not, eh? Just for fun. We can always take it out if it's too much. If it's too much, we can take it out. Because on the second one, actually, I don't know, man, it's going to be too much. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be too much to have two of them. We can listen to it and see. Let's listen to it and see if it's too much, everyone. Calm your horses. Yeah, it's going to be too much, so we're going to drop that guitar out of that one. Oh wait, what's happened there? Well, slow your roll. Right, we're going to put these back in. Because the thing is, there is another part to this. There's like another couple of little riffs to go in as well. So we don't want to overkill it just on like the one riff. We want to drop in the other little bit too, which is going to come soon. So we're going to do that. We're going to drop those guitars out. Because we want to kind of go back to the beginning. Actually, we'll just take all of this out because we want to kind of go back to the beginning. So I'm going to put a little guitar riff in again. We're going to just add another guitar. Yes. Another one. We're going to go for a new audio track. We're going to get a new sound on the guitar for this bit. I think. See, I want a kind of like a nice, thin, but quite Just for you, Tento. Bit of whammy. You like your old whammy? We could get a little whammy in there, actually, to be honest. I know I don't like them, but it could work. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. All right, cool. Let's like have a look and see what we can do. Let's see what we can do with this here. I'm just gonna go around this bit and see if we can come up with a riff on that little chorus bit, or what? Not chorus, but that drop. Let's just. It's not about the whammy, mate. It's not about the whammy on there. That's what it's about, mate. It's about some fuzz. Matt Zeppelin, yeah, mate. That's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. Oh, not that one. That's the wrong bloody note, innit? That's the wrong goddamn note. Something like that. Alright, let's just give that a little save right about now. And we're just going to call it live stream 4. Because that's what it is. It's the music live stream number 4. So we're just going to drop that. Drop that and call it live stream number 4. Inventive title. We can change the title later, but for now, that's what it's called. So let's have a little listen, see what we've got so far. Give me a chance to think about what's actually going on in this tune. Oh, I was having a mare. What you doing, lad? What you doing, Logic? Where's the logic in this? What are you flipping doing? It does this from time to time, you know, Logic. Alright, you lot are going to have to bear with me a second here. Because I'm going to have to, like, shut it down. And reopen it, I think. because it has a nightmare. Unless I try and just play something quickly, and hopefully it will fix itself. Yeah, I don't know why it does it. Occasionally, it has a flipping nightmare and decides it wants to not work at all. And it drives me bonkers, but we shall see. We shall see if we can get it to work or not. Oh. Ah, we've tricked it. We've tricked it into working again. We've tricked it into thinking we're going to use it and we're going to record, but actually we're not. Take that, logic. Take that. That's some of my logic. So now we need to drop a snare. And let's go back to the beginning with the guitars. Let's drop some of these guitars from the beginning back in. Let's cut that. Let's get that out of there. Alright. See if we can get these guitars in a little sooner. See if that'll work. That'd be cool if we could.
of you, if any of you have seen what that's from, then you know. That's just not me, just being a dodgy sounding geezer. All right, so I kind of want to focus a bit more on these drums a little bit now, because now we've got a little bit of something to work with. I can concentrate on the drums a bit more to try and get them to I want some more fills, basically. I want this second bit, I want it to follow maybe one of the guitars, maybe the echo guitar, just to see what it sounds like. No, it's not Tropic Thunder. It's if you've ever seen this, it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah, then you'll know. It's one of the characters from that. He says it quite a lot when he stands behind the bar. There's a certain episode where he says it quite a lot indeed, actually. Alright, so kind of what I want to do here is I want to follow something. I want to change the beat. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. I just kind of want to skip the beat a little bit. So this is what we've got so far. I'll stop it maybe up somewhere along the way if I want to change something, and I probably will want to change something. I always want to change something. But he says one of my favourite shows, mate. It's possibly my favourite comedy show. It's absolutely hilarious, that show. If you've never seen it, please do yourself a favour. Go and watch it. It's brilliant. Genius, I might even say. Alright, that drop there is too straight. First drop is too straight, and this beat is a bit too straight and it's too sparse right about now. Now it's getting tricky, everybody. This is the bit I find slightly tricky, because we need to do something else, man. We need to do something else. But does that chorus? Does it need an double? Now does it need a double? Now does it need a little double with the other little bit that I had in mind? also as well, just because, right, we need to change this drum kit a little bit, mate. That's what we need to do. I want a bit more snare. Let's go into the kit a little bit here. Let's go into the drum kit here. I'm just going to edit this kit ever so slightly. Just a little. We'll dampen those cymbals a bit. Got a touch again. And we're going to just lift the hi-hat. Maybe not that much. Too much gain. I want to change that beat, man. Okay, so it needs another guitar to come in here for sure. For sure.
Okay. Try and drop a different riff, see if that idea works. I kind of wanted to put that riff only in once, but I've done it 4 times then, so we'll see what it sounds like. It might sound absolutely shocking, might not be the one at all, but we'll give it a go. Let's just try, let's just see what we can get from it. Move that along a little bit. Just have a little jam on that. I'm finding it a bit difficult to actually hear what the fuck's going on here because it's not playing my shit, man. Play something like that, but I can't hear it without actually recording on it, which is kind of fucking pants. Alright, I'll do that again, man. I'll do that again because that's kind of the riff I want, but not quite like that. Kinda. I'll just get one of them in.
Not quite, man. Not quite. But you see what I'm going for. You see what I'm going for. Hold on. How do I redo that? How do I redo the track? Oh my God. Redo, man. Alright. I've got to stop saying that. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's try and get that other riff. I can't even remember it now, man. It was just a jam. I can't remember it, dude. I'm gonna have to come up with it again. What the God, good God Almighty. Okay, let's listen to that now. Let's see if that adds anything to it. It might not. Okay, so it needs to have a little riff in there. Maybe a little extra. Maybe one of those nice little Mars retrograde. Maybe we need a new sound. Let's go for a new sound, mate. Let's go for a new guitar. We're gonna have we're gonna go with something like that, I think. Oh, I've done something to me string here, mate. Done something to me string. Yeah, we're just going to drop a chord like that in there. Yeah. Alright. Let's just drop a little texture guitar in there like that then, on this bit. Just to give it a little extra. Alright, we'll do that again, but yeah, just a strum, just a big strummed chord on that bit. Something like that. And then we'll turn it down, we'll turn it way down so it's nice and quiet. And just maybe we should bring it in afterwards. Maybe we should just play it for the whole time. Let's just do it again, because I kind of played it a bit wrong. Let's just drop that bit in again. Nice one, Captain, that man. Yeah, see, that's the idea that I want to do with these music streams. Like, I just want to give people an idea of like how a certain way of making music is, because not everybody makes music the same way. I don't normally make music this way. I normally make music in a room with two other guys. The bass player and the drummer in my band, Scrofulous Beast, and we play live, man. We play everything together. We play everything at the same time. When we record everything together. We don't like to do we don't like to do things like, you know, oh, let me just do this little block. Like, you can see it's all in blocks. Let me do this tiny little bit here, and then this tiny little bit here, and then let me add this bit here and this bit there. For me, doing it like this is like a painting. This is like fun. This is experimental. This is like a jam. Like, it could all sound horrible when I listen back to it in you know, a week's time. I could listen back and go, oh my word, there's just way too much on it. There's way too much to it. But it is a just to try and show people like how little textures get put in, and basically how a form of music can be built like this. So I'm glad you guys appreciate it, man, and it makes me happy. It makes me kind of joyous that that you guys are here watching it and enjoy it, man. Like, thanks. All I can say is thank you. So let me just try and drop this little spinny little thing on here. This little spinner guitar, the spinner belt, the spinner man. Because I think it would sound nice, but it might be a bit overkill. But there's one way to find out, innit? Used to watch live music with my dad in local pubs when he was alive. Good times. Captain, I'm sorry you've lost your dad, man. And I'm super touched that, like, it brings up a memory, like a good memory. Music, like, this is the thing about music, man. Music is such a powerful thing, man. It makes you, it's such a lovely thing. For me, it's like the most lovely thing in the world. Like, if we didn't have music, we wouldn't have that extra form of understanding feelings, and we wouldn't be able to portray any extra feelings. Or for me, it's like it's magic. It's magic. There's not one thing that music cannot make you feel. Like, it can make you feel sad, it can make you feel happy, it can make you feel whatever you want to feel. Music can evoke those feelings. Like, it's the greatest thing on the planet, mate, for me, as far as I'm aware. Music. And yeah, I'm extremely sorry that you've lost your dad, and I'm also extremely touched that you think about something like that when music is played, you know, because that is the power, mate. You remember going to these things with your dad. You remember because it was such a great memory. And mate, big up Captain Nat, bruv. Big up. All right, we're gonna listen back to those little guitars that I've added on. We're gonna see if it's done anything at all from that second bit, and we'll just have a little listen back. kind of like that, man. I kind of like that drop. I'm just going to plug my laptop back in a second. What do you guys think of that drop, man? You enjoy that? Should we hear that again? Alright. That's where we're at with that. I think we should drop it again, man. I think that bit needs to come in again. See, I've got another bit as well, but I don't think it's going to come in just yet. And then it's going to drop back to the end bit, but I need to come in with a bit that comes in at the end of this, really. That's the next step, is to come in with a little drop that drops at the end of this section here. And I think probably it's going to be on a bass. I think we're probably going to drop just a little bass riff that kind of either takes it somewhere else or drops it in or something, so we'll see. And it needs to come in with a little beat, but the beat needs to be very, 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 very simple. No cymbals, just a hi-hat, no snare, just a little hi-hat. Something like that. Really, 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 really simple. And we're going to drop on it. We're going to drop a little bass down on it. Oh, nice one, Captain, that man. We might just have to actually drop that bit, you know. Might just have to drop that next bit and just see what it sounds like. It could sound awful. This is the thing. It could sound awful. It could not fit at all. It could be better to go back to the other bit, to the first bit, and then drop it again. But we'll put it in. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll take it out. But there's one way to find out, because I've actually kind of got a new idea. I'm kind of thinking, from this bit we can go back to the first section, and then from the first section we can drop to that new section, make that a bit elongated, then play the big bit and then finish it, and then that's pretty much it, really. We're pretty much there. But let's just try and drop this bit in, because it would be nice to have an extra bit, a third part, but we'll see. It might not work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, there's no harm in trying. then we're going to drop it again. See what that does. Let's see what that does. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of that because we're not dropping that in there. And then we can double up on that bit. So would the artist play the music and the producer play around the track? Yeah, a lot of producers do that. The artist will write the music and then a producer. I mean, there's a lot of producers work with artists. I mean, they write together, a lot of people. But yeah, basically producers, you know, take bits in. Because what I would do with this is if I were to send this to my producer, right, I would put in all this stuff I'm putting in. I'd leave it all in, all of it. As much as possible, as cleanly recorded as possible, and then I'll send it all over to him, and he will cherry pick the bits that either he likes the most, or and between us backwards and forwards, I'd say, no, I don't really like that mix. I prefer if you left this guitar in because I more prefer this, and it would kind of work that way, really. Like, and between you, if it's a good producer, he'll work with you. If he's not a great producer and he's just in it to try and chuck something to the masses that people just want to listen to, he will take your music and he will rip it to shreds and make it something else. Like, as for instance, he could take this beat. I could take the beat that I've got here and I can make it completely electronic. I can completely take out the real drums, the real drum sound that I've got here, and make it so it's not real drums. And completely change the genre of it, completely change the style, put different samples on it, different beats behind it. But primarily, yeah, you would send your track to a producer and he would pick the best bits that make it the most cohesive track from start to finish. Not too much, not too little. And yeah, try and portray your idea with his production skills on it. I guess that's you would hope that that's what they would do. Okay, so I want to try and drop a little riff on this, but I haven't got a riff for it yet. I've just got the bass, so I'm just going to try and come up with a little riff quickly. So I think it's going to have to be whether to keep it simple, just like a strum, like a... Probably, to be honest, and then play on top of it. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just play a chord, and then from the chord, we can add all the extra bits afterwards. So let's just drop a couple little cheeky little rhythm guitars on there, just to boost this little section a little bit. See if we can't do something nice with this bit. So let's move this guitar up to the top so we can see where we're working with it. All right, and let's just drop in that little guitar. So we're not going to go straight from the beginning. Okay, probably drop one of them in here. Bad strumming, but still. Oh, I'm gonna do that again, man. I'm gonna do that again because I had a flipping nightmare with that one. We'll just play it properly, man. Okay, cool. I think that's kind of what I want to do. Sort of the sound I'm after. Let's just get another one on there as well. Okay. Maybe not quite like that because that sounds rubbish. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. I'll tell you what would sound nice. The big spinner. Get the old big spinner back. Get the old John Cena spinner on there. Sorry, can't help it. Anytime I hear the word spinner, I think John Cena. It's too much, the old spinner. Probably because I wasn't playing it on the flipping spinner one, was I? That's why. So it's been an absolute numpty and playing it on the wrong track, recording it on the wrong track. That's probably why. You know what I mean? It'd probably be better if I played it on the one that I actually wanted to play it on. Yeah, we're going to just drop some little... messed it up at the end, but it's alright, we'll try and cover it up. We'll try and cover it up. We'll do our best to cover it up. Do you know what, actually? I'll tell you what we'll do it again, because I want to keep it simple, and that was not simple enough. This is the thing, like, if you do too much, you put too much on it, you're gonna kill it, you're gonna ruin it, man. It's like a painting, right? I always say this, it's like a painting. If you have a canvas, and all you do is colour in the canvas, how are you gonna know what the picture is? There's not gonna be a picture, it's just gonna be nothing. It's just going to be a mess. There has to be a bit of white in there. There has to be a little bit of space for you to see something, to see the shapes, to see the colours, you know. Anyway, I'm going to try and carry on. Again, sorry, so sorry again if I'm like missing some of your comments. Like, they do flash up and disappear pretty quickly. So yeah, apologies for that if that is happening. I'm just going to try and drop that riff down yet again. But yeah, thank you guys for all of you who are stopping by and all of you who are watching. I thoroughly appreciate it. If you are enjoying it, please do hit a like, man. Please do share it. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. We do gaming streams. Try and get as many people involved in those as we can. And we do live music streams as well. So we'll be doing that. Also, when this lockdown's over, we'll be having live performances from my band Scrofulous Beast. We'll be live streaming sets. We'll be live streaming our songs, our creative processes as a unit together. So yeah, keep an eye out for that when all this is over. Some good stuff coming. So yeah. Well, I'm just going to try and drop this tune again quickly. So bear with me 2 secs while I just drop that little riff. Apologies if this is blowing your ears off. It's that guitar riff that I messed up, but we'll do another one. We'll mute that one and we'll do another one. We'll take that one out and we'll play it again. Let's do that again because I was getting distracted by a different riff. And that's the wrong note. Oh no, I played a major, not a minor. Oh dear. this chord though, man. I'm mirroring it up. Alright, let's listen back, man. I think I mashed it up, but we'll listen back, man. We'll give it a go, see what it sounds like. What are you doing, son? You need to calm your beans, mate, down there. What are you up to? Flange stack. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna like smash out a couple of guitars on this bit. Okay, that was a bit much, but we'll take a cut from it. So let's see how the ending little thingy-jiggy bobbies sounded right about now. Maybe too much, it might have ruined it, but we'll see. Captain Nat likes a bit of Snow Patrol, Oasis or Lightning Seeds. Man, I remember Lightning Seeds back in the day, man. Back in the day. Oh, lucky you. Now I will take a bit. Obviously, I'll take some of those guitars out. Obviously, it doesn't need all of that stuff in. But for now, I'll leave it because I don't really want to take too much stuff out. But I don't know which bit to drop in afterwards. This is the thing. Musically, I'm not sure which part would fit. So let's try them. Let's try them all. Let's try them both and let's see what we think. Let's try it first with this bit. I mean, it might sound a bit whack coming straight in, but it's not forever. It's just to hear what it sounds like. And also, I want to drop this beat in. My next door neighbour's having a ruckus, mate. I can hear him through the flipping. Oh, what's happened there? Alright, so what do you guys think of that drop there? I mean, I'd rather drop it like that than drop it to the end bit first and then that bit. I think it sounds better that way around. It's a bit all over the place, but this is the thing. This is why when you send it to a producer, like, obviously I'm just trying to make something. I'm just trying to do it for you guys to kind of see the process of how somebody would just be kind of like writing. Does that make sense? Like just writing and just jamming an idea and just trying to get like a little idea together. And then I'd sit down with either my band or I'd sit down with like a producer and we'd be like, okay, well maybe you shouldn't go to this, and obviously there's too much here, or there's not enough here, or you know what I mean? So that's the idea, really. That's the idea, is to kind of just show you guys how, for me, this is like an open sketchbook. For me, this is just sort of playing and jamming and just an idea. It started off with that riff and, you know, worked through the initial kind of I don't like that and bloody blur, and we've now got to this point. So we're going to have a little listen back on it. I know what I want to do. I know what needs to be, what I feel like I want to put on there. There's a couple more guitars in the chorus that I'd like to drop. I'd like to add a bit of just a bit more to it, really. But I mean, the end especially, I'd like to add an extra little guitar in the end. So let me just listen to the end again. Okay. So we're going to get a little guitar on this, another one. Just in case we didn't have enough guitars. You know what they always say about guitarists? They always say it needs more guitar. Well, I'm a guitarist and I think it needs more guitar. My bass player for my band would be literally, he would be like, Matt, why are you putting on so many guitars, bro? And I'd be like, well, because it needs one, dude. That's what I'd say. Okay. Needs more cowbell. I got a prescription. I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell. Oh man, that scene is too funny. That is too funny. If you don't know, go and check out I want more, or I need more cowbell, or it needs more cowbell, whatever it is. It's too funny. Oh, what happened there? Did I actually record just then? Oh shit, I did, didn't I? Whoops. Whoopsie. Oh wait, whoa, that's the wrong chord. That's the wrong chord, isn't it? Okay. I got it wrong, dude. I got it wrong. I played it wrong. Of course I did. No. None of that nonsense. Get it right, Matt. Get it right. I'm going to try and not get stressed every time I get it wrong. Alright, I think that was right. I'm just going to see if it would benefit from a little extra like rhythm guitar on that bit. See what I mean? Always needs more guitars. Just when you think you've had enough guitars, you could do another one. Let's just get a little guitar in there, man. Fuck it, why not? Where do we play live, Captain Nat? Oh man, wherever anyone wants to take us. We play anywhere, man. You want to book us, you want to come, you know, we'll come and play. We love playing, man. We love doing gigs. We love anywhere that wants to book us for a gig, man. We're more than happy to go and play. Dude, you got any gigs up there where you are, man? We'll come. Easy. Road trip. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Yeah, we play a lot in London. London is obviously where we are, so that's where we're based. Right, G-Wolf's in the house, man. Says, I have been listening and playing GTA. It's coming on. Great, this track. Nice one, G-Wolf. I'm nearly there, mate, to be perfectly honest. I'm nearly there. The kettle is calling me. The kettle and a sausage roll is calling my name. It's screaming out, oi, Matt, come and eat me. So I may have to go and eat some food in a bit. I might come back to it. I could come back to the song, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging, so I'm gonna crack on for now. Yorkshire's only a train ride away, man. It's only a car drive away. Loads of good spots up there to play as well. Sheffield's booming for music. It's got a great music scene up there, from what I gather, from what I know from playing up there before. Leeds has got a decent music scene. Manchester, obviously, is Manchester. Liverpool's got a good scene. I mean, there's loads of places to play, man. You know, fancy a donkey ride as well, so we could go up to Blackpool, mate. We could all have a little road trip up to Blackpool, go down to Pleasure Beach. Talking of which, we were playing Red Dead Redemption the other day, and we had a donkey race. We were so bored of just running around doing the same things, like grinding on the game, and we were like, well, so how are we gonna entertain ourselves a bit here? So we all got a donkey from a farm, started in one specific spot in the map, and rode up to, if you know the game, it's basically called O'Cree's Run. It's a beautiful little spot, lovely little lake, lovely little cabin, and we did a donkey race, and I think JP won. I think the man, the myth, the legend, JP won the donkey race with his donkey. I can't remember what his donkey was called. Cowboy came. I think I came second or third with my donkey. I can't remember what it was called. I think he was called Jeremiah or Jeremy. I can't remember which one. Cowboys was called Eddie Murphy. I can't remember what JP's was called. Anyway, it was quite fun. So yeah, if you ever fancy having a laugh on Red Dead Redemption, come and join us, and we'll have a donkey race. As I think it's time to have donkey race number 2 pretty soon. So that's on the cards. But anyway, enough talking about donkey races and saying the word donkeys 50 million times. Let's crack on with this track, mate. Let's crack on with this track. Let's try and get another little. captain that says I backed a few donkeys in my horse racing. Yeah, I'm not surprised, mate. There are a few donkeys out there, mate. That's why I don't advocate gambling. No gambling. You just lose your money to a donkey. Thinking you're betting on a horse, you're actually betting on a donkey. There's a little ditty. That's a little Scrofulous Beast track. But, wait, hold on a minute. What's going on with that? I can't even bloody hear it. Can't even hear it, man. I can't hear it, dude. I can't hear it. Okay. Let's drop it in. It's time to drop it in. Okay. Alright guys, man. Look, let's listen to this from the top. Let's see what we got. Thank you so much for stopping by and having a listen. I thoroughly appreciate it, man. Anyone who stopped by and has had a listen and got involved. Sorry if I haven't missed your comments. Let's get a little extra little track on that. Let's get a little just for Tento, his favourite. fix this beat a bit. Let's hit some more ghost notes, mate. That's what it needs. And it's pushing it too much. That needs extra. It needs the extra guitar line in there for sure. For sure. Yo, so I'm kind of feeling like it's sausage roll and cup of tea time after that. I think I'm there. I think that is just an idea that can be taken apart, can be worked on. The drums can be worked on. The guitars can be brushed up, can be worked with.
A couple of nice little melodies in there. So yeah, I think I might leave it there, guys. I've kind of enjoyed this like massively again. So I'll probably be back in like maybe an hour or something. I don't know if I'll be back doing this or if I'll be jumping on doing some sort of other stream, but I shall be back. But I cannot see some of your chat as well, and it's kind of bugging me, man. Like, I really want to be able to read you guys' comments, so I think I'll go away and I'll have something to eat. I'll have a cup of tea, and I'll try and fix the chat and get everything up and running, get everything sorted, and come back and hit it again, and try and get this idea. Might try and just get this idea sorted. I mean, I would keep this here and like keep this rolling for you guys, but I'm not sure how long I'll be getting food and stuff, and I don't really want to leave you guys hanging. So I think it's probably in the interest of fairness. I'll go and grab something to eat. I'll go and sort myself out a bit, and then come back and crack on in a bit. But we'll give it one last little listen, guys. We'll give it one last little listen because I like to just play through the end. In fact, you know what? Actually, there's one thing that I really want to put on here because I love this sound. I love this sound, as Evra probably would say if he was talking about sound. There is this one beautiful, beautiful little voice thing. This South African singers. I don't know if it's that one or this one. No, it's this one. I want to get them in there somewhere, man. And I'm not sure. Probably there. But there's too many guitars in at the moment. See? Too many guitars. Always too many guitars. So let's mute these guitars for a minute. Let's mute these two guitars. These crazy solos. Let's mute them. And let's just try and get these singers in. See what I mean? I can't stop, man. I can't stop. I love it too much. I can't stop. Even when hunger strikes, I go on hunger strike. So I want to drop them in there on that bit. Let's just put them in. Let's just see. It could sound awful, but it could sound alright. I forgot what I was playing, dude. Oh no, I forgot what I was playing. Oh no, I'm having a mare. That's when you know it's time to go and have something to eat, man, and have a cup of tea when you forget what you were doing 1 second ago, man. cool. We're gonna leave them in. We're gonna leave them in because I love that sound, man. I love the sound of that. It's just, I don't know. It's something about it. It's so ethereal. It's just so much like soul, adding those really like angelic, kind of choir singy voices in there. I love it. So, all right, I'm gonna play it through one more time, guys. I'm gonna give it one last play. I just want to say before I play it, I want to say thank you to everyone who stopped by. I want to say thank you for anyone who's smashed the like, anyone who's hit the subscribe, who's shared, who's done all that stuff off their own back because they like to. Much respect and much love for that, and I hope everyone's safe and everyone's well and everyone's had a wicked day and they continue to have a wicked day. We're going to get this song on. I hope I can see some of your comments as like parting comments before I leave, but if I can't, just know you've been thoroughly appreciated, and I'm extremely sorry if I've missed any of your comments. I've had a bit of a mare of my technology on this side, so apologies for that. But Collective Force, Matty Lewis signing out on this one. You guys are all the collective force with me, man. Without you guys, without no collective, there is no force. So big up to you guys, man. Let's just hear this song back one more time before I chip off and go and get something to eat. All right, enough love to everybody, man. Stay safe.
Nice one, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do like there's loads of things I can hear in there that I want to change and like kind of fix up and doing little runs to kind of fix things up. And yeah, there's a lot to this one. I might come back and fix it later on a live stream a little bit later or whenever. But this one is by no means finished. It's got a lot left in it. Ruddy, I want to say big up, man. Enough respect. The moderator extraordinaire, man. The Ruddinator. Go and follow Rud's channel, man. He's just started. He needs you guys to go and watch him play his games. Ruddy can't game. He's a top bloke, and he's got a great channel. I was watching him stream last night, streaming Evil Within. So if you lot can handle horror games and you can handle the jump scares, please do go and check it out, man. You won't regret it. Tento, big up. Captain Nat, big up. Anyone else that was in here? Gacha, G Wolf Gamer, Gacha Wolf Gamer. Who else was in here? Matt Rush was in here. Ellie Rouse was in here at the beginning. Nicola Mrs. P was in here. If I forgot anyone else as well, apologies. I'm obviously scatty because I need tea and I need sausage rolls. And I've been listening to rock music for the past 2.5 hours, pumping in my brain. So big up to everybody, man. Enough love. Go and get yourself some dinner and we'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out. Scrofulous Beast, Collective Force, all out. Big up.